Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, February 17th, and I'd like to say welcome to my Facebook page, Drive Through with Skimmets. And this page is going to be dedicated to those of us who are, you know, living with metastatic breast cancer, those in particular of us living with skin mets, which is metastatic breast cancer to the skin. So I just want to say thank you for your love and support and subscribing and following. I'm hoping this will reach a mass audience, African American women preferably, because it's not a lot of information out there for women like us. And sorry if you see my dog in the background, you see something moving. That is my little puppy Bruno. See, Bruno, he's moving. Okay, so that's what that is. So I wanted to give you guys an update. Now that you got familiar with the page, hopefully you have, and just look over some of the posts that I've done about metastatic breast cancer and resources, as well as the organizations that are out there. Hopefully you got a chance to dive in, and if you know someone who needs that information, please, please, please share. They are welcome to subscribe if they have issues getting on. Let me know, send me a message, and I'm be happy to add them in. So hopefully there's no issues, but Facebook can be a little wonky. Today, I did go see my oncologist to follow up from our previous appointment that was on May 3rd. When I came back from the DR, which I was not um, going to not take, I was adamant about going on my trip. As a girl needed a vacation. If I didn't go, I would have been in the asylum, y'all. It would have been all bad, especially with all the things I found out before the trip. I was just like, I got to be on this trip. So if you haven't learned, Monday afternoon, before my trip to the DR, I found out that I have pulmonary embolism or pulmonary emboli, which are blood clots in my right and left lung. And cancer treatment can cause blood clots, as I learned. And mine just so happened I got blood clots towards the end of the year, and the CT scan picked it up. And without that CT scan, who knows where I would be right now? Because I would have went on that trip and God, I don't know. I'm just thankful for my team that notified me in time. So I got on the medication Eliquest. I took the medication starting Monday night. They said I was okay to fly as long as I wear compression tights, which I did. And I'm so happy I went on that trip because it was everything I needed um, to adjust to a new life. And I found out I would be taking Eliquest for the rest of my life because I have cancer. The cancer now has progressed, so that's the other update. The cancer has progressed. I noticed some rash, some lesions on my breast, on my chest. Didn't know what was going on, but I noticed this early January, like right around New Year's. It didn't bother me at first. It did go away and then it came back and it stayed. So I notified my health team and say, hey, what is something's wonky going on here? I'm not sure what's happening. They told me to take Neosporin for the itching and the irritation, and to let them know when I come back in 3 weeks to see what's going on. And that's what I did. And when I took the Neosporin, it did go away. It was just weird. It went away. There was maybe like a mark on my right breast, but nothing was alarming like the first time. So then when I returned on May 3rd, I'm sorry, February 3rd, they noticed that the lesions have spread, and they told me right away that the cancer has progressed. With the blood clots and everything, it was a sign that things were happening to my body. So the cancer did progress. Sorry, I was looking for my dog. And yeah, it's triple negative breast cancer to the skin. That's what I found out. I had 3 biopsies done. They can't be painful. They're like a needle that's pulling out the source. They're trying to find out what's happening, but it's well worth it. Trust me, please do not bypass that. If you had a choice to have a biopsy done to see what's going on with your skin, with your breast, anywhere your body, please, I beg you take it, because that's the one way you're going to know from that biopsy. Trust me. And I pray it's negative. I pray it's benign, all the things. Mine was not. So, starting tomorrow, February 18th, I will be taking my second line of medication, which is called Xeloda. Xeloda. The medical term they call it is capecitabine, and it's a toxic chemo pill. And it's more, I'm taking eight, eight, four in the morning, four at night, 30 minutes after a meal. So, on top of other medications that I'm taking, I have to add that to my regimen. And just something I have to do to ensure that the cancer is manageable. Um, they're starting me off with a higher dose. They told me most people will go down to six, three in the morning, three at night. And that's more likely going to be my case. Understood. With this medication, there are side effects. The side effects. So, oh gosh. So I went in for the lab work. I was great. My lab came out great. My blood work, everything looks great. My cancer markers are fine. I feel fine. Trust me, I feel great. And here we go again. The side effects, y'all, are hand and foot syndrome, GI issues, mouth sores, fatigue. There could be, those are the top four that I've learned. There's some hair loss, some thinning, but not as much as the first drugs. Um, there's some other side effects. I'm sorry, it's a blur that are not as prevalent, but yes, liver, it affects your liver, and you got to get your heart monitored as well. Hand and foot syndrome. I'm glad you asked. Well, that is where your hands are scaly, ashy, peeling. Some people's nails will actually fall off, their fingers and their toes. So if you don't moisturize in the morning and at night with fragrance-free lotion and Vaseline, all the things, you're in a lot of trouble. Bath and Body Works is not going to do. That is not the lotion you want to use ever. So I have to change my regimen. With us being a climate like Wisconsin, it's more likely going to happen. So I have to be proactive. And I bought a lotion or cream called Urea, Urea, and that is something that I'm going to be using at morning and at night. For my GI issues, Imodium AD, make sure I take that if I experience any GI issues, and I pray to God that they're minimal. I'm going to do everything I can to eat well, eat protein, and don't eat things that more likely trigger it. Um, a lot of green, like salads and things like that, can trigger it, but I'm still going to eat that. I just got to make sure that, not in abundance, right? Just got to be very careful. No dairy, so no cheese curds. No cheese curds for your girl here. I'm already lactose intolerant, so I have no business eating that anyway. I do take a lactate when I do, but no cheese curds for your girl. So no pizzas, no nachos. I'm just saying all the things that I love, and pizza is my favorite. So tonight, yeah, it might be a pizza and wing night. I don't care. I don't care. I don't start till tomorrow morning, so it's my last night. You know what I mean? It's 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 something I'm gonna do. I'm entitled, and I've been doing good all the way up until this point, so I'm gonna do that. Um, because the GI issues is strong. You got to be very careful with that. Hopefully, I get my hair back. The hair is starting to come through, so I'm liking it, and I'm okay with that. So this is going to be life changing, change the trajectory of everything. I can still travel. I can still do all the things I love to do in moderation. I'm still going to go swimming. I'm still going to go to the gym. I got to be careful with the fatigue, set alarms to wake me up. I don't want to fall prey into the tiredness. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be in Wisconsin with this. It's hard. The winter months are hard and tough on me. It was hard already, but I was going to work and I was with friends and I love that. But now I don't know. I need to be in a place where the food is easy to get to. Farmers markets are all year long. Grow a garden if I can, just to have some fresh greens and peppers and stuff. The food, it's very important. The diet and nutrition is very, very important with this with metastatic breast cancer, and I'm not sure how much more I'm going to be able to tolerate this. So, putting that out there in the universe that, God willing, that I'm in a place where I can manage my disease in a better way. But that is my update. Please share, please follow, continue to follow. I love you all, and thank you for tuning in and subscribing to my Facebook page, Thrive Through with Skin Meds. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you.